Hey guys, what's up?
Hey guys.
We have a very interesting story time. It literally just happened to us. So we were going to the mall and we pull up, we're gonna park in the parking
Pull
deck.
up, skirt.
So we go into the parking deck.
So yeah, we go into the parking deck because there's no parking.
Are you?
So we go into the parking deck because there's no regular parking, you feel? So we went through the first level, the main level, and we were just okay, no cars. We swipe right around, and as we're turning around.
Okay, so as we're turning, I see an open spot, and I see a Jeep. But the Jeep.
The first thing is what we see is the Jeep though. We're what's going on? There's a random Jeep, literally
in the
slanted in the middle of the whole what is that called?
Driving part.
Aisle?
Yeah, wherever you're supposed to drive, the car is parked or not parked.
And there's a tons of parked cars on the side. So there's just a random car, it's slanted, and it's a black Jeep, and we're what's going on?
So we were really confused, and we stop the car, and we're okay.
We're staring at this thing.
Trying to figure out what's happening. And at first I saw all the people, and I was wait, why are there people? And then I looked in the car, and the guy was just Jay chilling.
Yeah, what's going on? And we noticed he looked like he wasn't moving. Someone was at his window or whatever, and was hello, talking, and we were what's going on? I honestly, because there's this thing on the internet going around where people are passed out in their car, overdosed on heroin. So I was freaking out inside. I was oh my god, are we witnessing a heroin overdose? What is going on?
I thought he was dead. I thought there was a dead body, and people were just staring at it, and I was shook. Really though? We were shook. It was completely dead silent in the car. We were just
we were oh my god. And so then he wakes up, he becomes conscious again. So he's chilling, and he's getting up. He's says something to the guy, and then we're okay, he's good. So that's when we pulled in.
That's when I pulled in my parking spot. So we got out, and then we looked at the car, and the car's moving, and I was wait, I'm confused. The guy couldn't. Was he conscious or not
No,
conscious?
he was unconscious. I was watching this firsthand because I had gotten out of the car because she had to repark or something, and so I was watching this guy, and the car starts moving, and I'm what?
And when we say moving, he's already at an angle. He starts moving towards our car, and I'm out of the car. I didn't do anything. I'm just standing there like a dumb bitch, waiting to get hit by a car.
So we're just standing there, and this guy that was at the window, he's grabbing the wheel, he's swerving back into a straight angle, and straight ahead is a wall. So he's going towards a wall at a very slow pace, but
he's still going towards a wall.
He's still going towards a wall, and he's unconscious.
Yeah.
So this
but
is not good.
Unconscious driving. His car is moving, his foot is on the gas pedal, and he's unconscious in the seat. It's so scary.
Yeah. So we're oh my god, he's about to crash into the wall. Obviously he's not gonna die from that impact because it's so slow. But we were oh my god, he's literally about to crash into the wall. But all of the sudden, he's randomly literally the curb is right here, and he just hits the brake, and he's fine.
Yeah.
And we're how did this guy just wake up? We both just got phone calls. Let's resume.
All right.
And the guy at the window is opening the door, and then he stops, but he's still gonna open the door because he wants to get him out. He's messed up, and they want to park the car, get that shit fixed. And then but then this guy from the restaurant, a worker, was don't touch him, and I guess that has legal issues, I think.
I don't.
But so all the workers walk over there, and there's this girl on the phone who doesn't work there. She's just at the mall thing, and she's on the phone with 911, and we're oh my god, what is going on? Because when we got there, she was on the phone with 911. We could tell, so we knew something was bad.
Yeah. And then still we don't know exactly what happened. And we're standing.
I'm still at the point where I think it's a drug thing. I think this guy's on drugs.
So they got him out of the car, and he started walking towards us. And we were standing with a bunch of other nosy ass bitches, wanting to know what's going on. So they start walking towards us, and we are so confused what's going on.
Yeah.
I overheard someone say that he was drunk. And so I'm thinking this guy has to be stumbling, he must be really drunk, he passed out in his car. He gets out and he starts walking fine.
Yeah, he looks completely normal. He takes off his shades. He looks so normal. His eyes don't look up or anything. He's not, he's good. What is going on?
So at this point, we're really confused.
Yeah.
Then we asked the people behind us, what's going on? And they're oh, I think he drank too much or something. And
yeah.
So, I mean, I overheard someone say he was drunk, and then someone told us he was drunk, but he didn't look
things
drunk.
Don't add up.
Yeah.
Okay, because if he was drunk and he had just randomly passed out, like, let me remind you, he passed out, woke up for like 2 seconds, then passed out again, he would not be able to, like, function correctly. It doesn't feel like that is right.
Yeah.
So, like, then we did our investigating as we ate some pinkberry, and we were like, wait, what if it was a medical thing?
We honestly, to this day, to like 20 minutes later, still...
We both just got, like, scared.
So we still don't know...
Every time you talk. Okay, so we still don't know what's going on.
Why doesn't she bark when you talk? Like, this... Honestly, we went back after, and no one was there. Like, no one was there. Like, I saw a really nice Maserati. Like, that's it. Like, there was no one there. And so we were gonna ask someone, like, what happened, but, like, we don't want to be those nosy bitches. Like,
And, like, we don't even know if those workers knew what was going on, you know? So, it's just a really confusing thing overall.
But it's interesting, though.
But it's interesting. Like, what is?
Like,
I need to know.
I thought he was dead.
I thought he was dead. Like he
literally
looked dead. Like, he was like...
We both... I don't even... That was
really crazy, guys. Like, honestly, I don't think he was drunk. I think something happened neurologically, you know, triggered. He's out.
Triggered. Like, literally, after that,
we were
walking
like,
away,
what?
we were like...
What just happened?
What just happened? Like, I'm so confused. Still confused. Always will be confused. And it was literally like 5:30. Like, my question is, who gets drunk at 5:30 and goes to an outdoor mall?
I
like,
know,
if he
like,
was
the most
drunk.
random of places.
Like,
at least he fell asleep, though, in, like, a parking deck.
Yeah,
you
and
know?
not, like...
And not, like, driving or something.
That's really scary.
So, like, but it's just the most random thing. Like, this guy, I don't know what his deal is.
But that's our story time. Very short, very confusing. Don't know really how it ends, but we decided to share it with you.
Yeah.
Subscribe, like it if you liked the video, like it if you didn't like the video, just to know, like, I need the likes, so.
Bye.
Bye.